If I just get shinier and shinier throughout this video, it's not my highlighter just popping, coming out to say hello. It's literally just sweat. So enjoy that visual. I'm so sorry. Hi, hello, how are you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm sitting down and filming a Q&A, which I haven't done in such a long time. I feel like Q&As are typically seen as like filler kind of videos when you just don't know what to upload, which I mean is very much the case. If you guys have any video suggestions, leave them down below, but I also just haven't done one in such a long time. I felt like sitting down, having a good old chat to you guys. So I'm gonna start with questions from Twitter. Why? I don't know, because I feel like it, okay? 2018, year of making my own decisions. First question is from Giorgio Riccio, my girl, and she asked, what's the biggest lesson you learned in 2017? Oh, that is so hard. I feel like 2017 was just like one huge learning curve in my life. I feel like no matter where I go from here, I'm always gonna look back on last year and be like, what the heck? Probably the biggest lesson I learned is that it's okay to be selfish. Obviously you want to be a good person and a good friend, good to your family, but at the end of the day, it's your life. You're the only one that's living it. No one's gonna live it for you. It's so easy to get caught up in what other people are doing and investing so much of your time and energy into other people's happiness that you often forget about your own. So yeah, I think that's probably the biggest lesson I learned, is to just like put myself first sometimes. I feel like growing up, you're always taught to like not be selfish, but being selfish isn't always bad. It's sometimes for the best. So wow, that was wise. Words of wisdom right there. Next question is from Amanda, and she asks, how do you stay on track with uni, especially when you're doing it all online? I don't. It's definitely something I struggle with. I'm a huge procrastinator with a lot of things, especially uni, but then I'm also a huge perfectionist, and I feel like those two things just, it's not a good combo. Doing it online also makes things a lot more difficult. I don't have like the social aspect of it. You don't have anyone to really hold you accountable. I could literally just shut my laptop and forget uni even exists. Probably the biggest thing that helps me though is like planning, knowing exactly what is coming up, exactly what is due, and then just like fitting in the rest of my life around it. It sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Next question is from Lauren, and she asked, oh my god. Oh my god, you scared actually the living daylights out of me. Please don't do that again.
I was literally yelling your name.
Really? I was so into this question from Lauren.
Are you doing a Q&A?
I'm doing a Q&A. This question, can you help me out with an answer? Have you got any addictions or obsessions that we don't know about?
Iced almond milk lattes.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
I had an iced latte today. Oh my god, sisters! I like reading about people's star signs.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I never talk about that.
Zodiacs.
And like seeing who's compatible. Yeah, I'm not really a weird like obsessive person.
Yeah, just iced almond milk lattes and zodiacs.
Emma asks, how do you relax / calm down after you've had a stressful / anxiety day? My anxiety has been so bad lately and I don't know what to do. Love you, Ella. I love you too. Firstly, I'm so sorry that that is something you're struggling with. I personally haven't ever had that struggle, but I know a lot of people that have and do. But in terms of having a stressful day, that's also not something I have very often. I feel blessed, really. I'm just like a very chilled, kind of go with the flow kind of person, and things that probably should stress me out usually don't, because it's just, you know, it's all about perspective, I think, is the biggest thing. It's like, is that really worth getting stressed over? No. But on the off chance that I do have a stressful day that is just completely unavoidable, I like going for walks. I find walks are very therapeutic, helps me de-stress, give perspective. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I am actually the worst at giving advice. Next question is from Mel, and she asks, what was the biggest thing to get used to when you moved back to Australia besides jet lag? I don't know, really. I get this question all the time, and I feel like people expect me to have some really like profound answer. But probably just the roads. Being a passenger on the road, being a pedestrian on the roads, it's just like everything is opposite, and so you get into the habit of looking that way and being on that side of the car, and it's just a lot to readjust to. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. Also, traffic lights are black here. At least they are in Adelaide, they're black. Whereas in Canada, or at least in Toronto where I was living, they were yellow, and I don't know, the black just looks really harsh. It's a big contrast. So yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. Wow, great answers. I'm really delivering the goods here. Marissa asked, what are your favorite things about summer? Honestly, not a whole lot. I'm not a huge fan of summer, and I know that's gonna shock a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, love the sunshine, really appreciate it. It definitely lifts my spirits, and I enjoy having more daylight, but I don't like the heat. Like, I'm literally dying right now. I don't know if you guys can see, but I am glistening. It's not highlighter, it is sweat. And I don't enjoy that sticky, hot, sweaty feeling. It's just not appealing. I much prefer the colder weather where I can layer up and like warm up. I feel like it's so much easier to warm up than it is to cool down. Is that just me? I don't know. Okay, this next question is from Jazzy from Snapchat, and she asked, how many kids do you want and what would you name them? Also, what 3 makeup products can you not live without? 3 makeup products would be concealer, mascara, and maybe bronzer, just for a little contouring. I feel like those 3 really just pack a punch. My whole face is transformed when I have those 3 products on my face. And as for kids and what would I name them, that is a loaded question. It really just depends. It depends on a lot of things, like who I'm having the kids with, where I'm at in life, like financially, emotionally, physically, mentally. Like, there's so much that goes into it. But like 3 maybe? 3, 4, 5? Maybe even 6. Why the heck not? If you're having 5, you may as well have another one. I don't know. I'm one of 5 kids and I really enjoyed being part of a big family. I feel like that played a huge part in who I am as a person. Taught me a lot about patience and sharing and things like that. Growing up, Cheaper by the Dozen was one of my all-time favorite movies. Still is. And I was like, yeah, when I'm older, I'm gonna pop out 12 kids. That was like before I realized what having 12 kids actually entails. And so I don't know if I'm really like feeling that anymore, but I don't know, who knows. Okay, I'm just gonna answer a couple more questions because I feel like I've been talking for literally hours. This is another one from Snapchat. This one's from Beck Clifford, and she asked, what year 12 subjects did you do and advice for year 12s? In year 12 I did drama, English communications, media studies and child studies, and then the research project for 1 semester, which I think is mostly a South Australian thing. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you guys did research project and like where you're from. And my advice for year 12s is honestly just enjoy it while you can. I'm sure you've heard this multiple times and you don't want to hear it again, but it is so true. You will never get another experience like high school, so just enjoy it while you can. Enjoy seeing your friends every day, and just, it's a very like immersive experience. It's like a whole other world, and I really miss that. And don't get caught up in the whole ATAR thing. It's just not worth it. That caused so much stress in my life and it is so unnecessary. Your ATAR isn't the be all and end all of your life. You're not gonna be walking down the aisle towards your husband and the priest is gonna say, 91 ATAR, do you take 61.8 ATAR to be your husband and wife in holy matrimony? Like, it just doesn't happen like that. Once you get your results, you probably will never think about your ATAR ever again. Obviously, it's important to try your best and to strive to be the best that you can be, but it doesn't define you. If university is something that you want to pursue and you need a certain ATAR and you don't quite meet it, don't stress. There are so many avenues and different pathways to get to where you want to be. If it's something that you want and it's something you're really passionate about, you will get there. Like, just a little bit of hard work, you got this. The last question I'm going to answer is from mdogwright on Instagram, and she asked, what are your New Year's resolutions / goals for this year? I actually have a whole list of goals and things that I want to accomplish in 2018, but one of the biggest things that I really want to focus on is showing gratitude every single day, just counting my blessings. It's so easy these days, especially with social media, to kind of get caught up in what you don't have rather than what you do. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you have some form of technology, whether it's a laptop or a phone or whatever, internet connection, a roof over your head, fresh water, food. Like, there's just so much to be thankful for. Don't get me wrong, everyone goes through struggles, but at the end of the day, we're so lucky to live the lives that we do. We're so lucky to be alive. I'm just like preaching right here, but like, I don't know. It really puts everything into perspective. My biggest goal this year is just showing gratitude every single day, counting my blessings, realizing how lucky I am to live the life that I do, and yeah, just being thankful. With that, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any other questions, leave them down below and I will reply to you guys in the comments. I will also have all my links to my social media down below if you guys want to check me out. Not like check me out, but yeah, anyway. I'm gonna go and blot my face with a freaking tea towel because that's probably the only thing that can soak up all this sweat right now. I am just... Anyway, I love you guys and I will see you in my next video. Bye!